Nor is joining me now. She is a school nurse with the Canyon School District. You are getting ready to head back to school.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me.
Weeks away now? I think we're about 2 weeks away, aren't we?
About 2 weeks.
Coming up quickly. So parents, I know you're registering, you're getting everything ready. Part of that preparation are the immunizations. What do you need to head back to school if you're sending your kids?
You just need proof of immunizations. The Utah State immunization rule requires that you have either immunizations or an exemption from immunizations before starting school.
And the school will ask for that, right, when you register your kids?
They will. Since it's a requirement, they need that proof. The law just changed, so it's within the first 30 days that your child attends.
Okay, and what ages is that really important? Which grades?
The most important is before kindergarten. There's some additional shots your child will need, and then again, before they go into 7th grade.
So how can you be sure that your child has all of the immunizations that they need?
You just need to keep track of it, stay in touch with your doctor's office, get those well-child checks. They will make sure your child has the correct immunizations. You just need to keep track of it. When your child's born, they give you a yellow card. That works all the way through their whole life. Or the Utah State the health department has a website.
Has a record of that. I remember, Shandy, I was so good at it for the first 3 years. And then I think I lost the records. What if someone else is like me out there and says, I can't find where those are?
Typically, you'd try to call your doctor's office first where your child received the immunizations. Or if they were done in state, there is a database called USIS, which typically we can find your child on. If it was out of state, it's sometimes a little bit harder to track down, but your child could start the immunizations again and still be in compliance for school.
So do you have to start over if you lose those, or is case-by-case basis?
It's kind of a case-by-case basis. If you absolutely know that your child was immunized already, you could get an exemption for those immunizations because as a parent you feel that your child is adequately covered. The problem with that is if they have an exemption and there is an outbreak, then your child will be excluded from school.
Explain that to us. What if there is an outbreak of an illness? What happens if you have those exemptions?
If you have an exemption and there's an outbreak, for instance, pertussis last year at the schools was a big one, your child is not allowed to come to school for the remainder of the outbreak. It can be up to 3 weeks.
What's the process of exempting your kids from vaccinations?
It just changed a month ago in July. So you would go to the you'd go to the health department's website in order to do the training online and get the exemption. So it is a process.
There is a couple questions you need to answer and go through if you are going to go that route where you exempt from immunizations.
It's about a 20-minute training to get the piece of paper printed, and then if you're not able to do it online for some reason, you can go to the health department and for a $20 charge they can help you with that.
I'm so glad you're here though, because everyone, the law did change as of last month of this year, so you do need to go to the website to make sure you have all the proper forms filled out and all the information. And make sure you do that before school starts here in the next little bit. We're showing on your screen the kindergarten entry shots, which there are a couple of those, and then 7th grade also a big year.
Yes, in 7th grade there's an additional 2 immunizations your child will need. It's a meningococcal vaccine and something else that I can't. Oh, a Tdap.
Yeah, and it's all on your screen too. Is this worse than getting a shot, this interview? Like, you go, I'd rather get a shot.
No.
You did so great, and thank you for sharing all that information. Canyon School District, everybody, if you have questions, they have the answers for you. goodforutah.com/midday, and we'll link you to that website for the health department too, so you can get all the proper forms. Shandy, thank you.